Hello there, you wonderful person. I am Garrett Mason, and we are going to play some Alan Wake 2. I was hoping for something more epic and more interesting than privacy, user agreement stuff as an intro, but here we go. I got this game as a gift from my girlfriend, and I'm very happy. Yes, she is a sweetheart. Now, I don't think I'm gonna change any of that. I'm excited to play Alan Wake 2. I played the first game twice. Once back in the Xbox 360 days, and again with the remastered. It's an enjoyable experience. I really enjoy it. I really like it. Uh, I feel like it's kind of perfect for my pace, you know? So yeah, I'm excited for this. This game won a few awards last year. So yeah, I'm excited. Excited, man. Graphics, yeah. This is a shooter, but it's mostly a story, right? So I think I'm gonna go for the quality, 30 frames per second, but looks better instead of the 60 frames per second. So yeah, let's go. Continue. Alan Wake 2. New. Huh? Upgrade to Deluxe Edition. Now this is something that makes me very, very sad, and I don't like it at all. The first thing you see whenever you start a game, I was playing Hogwarts Legacy yesterday, and yeah, it's exactly the same thing. First things you see it's them trying to sell you more stuff. Now this used to be only in bad games. It started to sip into in good games. It makes me sad, but oh well. It doesn't take away from the game, right? Let's go. New game. Just do normal. Nightmare. No, we'll do normal. And then this is my game, so I can play whenever I want.
Back to the beginning.
Play
We
again.
all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
He's a monster. Why is this guy naked? Ooh, are we controlling him? Okay, interesting. Yeah, so what I knew about this game is that, well, it looks amazing. Man. Of course I'm talking about his ass. But the background imagery is also very, very cool. Holy shit. Wow, this... I'm just shocked. I love this. I absolutely love this. Oh. Yeah, I feel bad for this dude that I'm controlling because I need to take this in. Oh, I can see a house in the background over there. Is this the same lake as the first game? Now, I was gonna say that what I know about this game is that you control multiple characters. And not much more than that, honestly. My goodness, this game looks awesome. Can you see his dick? No. Oh, that's why there's an 18 plus thing on this. There's no way they wouldn't see us, right? Yeah, I feel like they would definitely see us. 'Cause he pointed the flashlight towards us. Wow, so good. Oh. How much of a horror game is this? Because the first one wasn't really that much of a horror, it was more action and suspense. Holy shit! Okay, that answers my question, I guess. Is that Alan? Okay, let me drink my coffee here to quiet down. Oh shit. Am I getting followed? I hear stuff around me. This guy is not okay on the head. Or more likely, crazy things are happening around these parts. Sprint by toggling left. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we're listening, we're hearing voices in the dark forest. We would want to... Uh-oh. I can't... Game saved. Oh, there's no way for me to protect myself, so... I'm not really concerned, honestly. Also, this is normal mode, so I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get super concerned at any point. Witch's ladle and witch's hut. Shoot, are we a witch? We're coming from there. Oh, lights! I can see lights in the distance. Was it raining before? It wasn't, right? Oh, these guys don't care about light. Okay, go. Go. Oh shoot, you gotta run. Run! Big boy! Uh-oh. Ow. Keep going. You could see his dick there for a second. Okay, so that's how... Okay, he missed. Keep going. Don't stop. No. Oh, yeah. No way to... Hunting season. Yeah, this guy is not coming back.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
My heart, no. Damn. Alan Wake 2. Cool intro. I'm stunned by the game's visuals.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Oh, is this a police officer?
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
Night Springs, I remember that.
So good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Yo, that's Max Payne.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid.
Hmm.
Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Reminds me of Twin Peaks. First episode.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
It is the same place.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Return 1. Get to the crime scene, find the deputies.
Memorizing before we get
Bright
swallowed
Falls
up by
Sheriff.
the trees.
This place is absolutely beautiful,
I should take a look at that map.
in my opinion. Let's take a look at the map. Nightmare Territory. We got the map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Oh, it's the left side. Okay. Oh. Cool. Let's go.
Hey,
Max. Hello. Cauldron Lake Rental Cabins.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Let me give myself a little bit extra volume. Also, this game. Let me take a look at the horror flash visuals. Cool. Don't want to get spoilers. Dialogue volume. Oh, nice. Bass reduction. Why would I want that? Dialogue vibration. Hyperacusis filter. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that.
You're half right. Anderson?
I'm in charge here.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
Mulligan.
The federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Hmm.
They was you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use a debriefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, inside.
He's trying to sound smart. Any witness to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Oh yeah.
From the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright. Let's go. Meet Deputy Thornton.
Before we get
Thornton?
to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so
Some-
far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Wow. Case board. You can access the case board inside the mine place. Ooh, mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
That's pretty cool.
Facts are on the board.
That's quite a nice mine place you've got here, ma'am. Let's take a look.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Oh.
Worth taking another look.
Well, let's take another look. Case board is a mental technique that allows Sega to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Move around with the right analog stick. Triggers to zoom in and out. And cursor. Free to navigate the board or leave by pressing circle. I'm actually interested in taking a look at this. So, is this anything? No, right? Internal dissemination only. Okay, the previous murders. Do I look? Okay. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Okay. So we got victims? Question mark. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Okay. So this takes place after 2010, huh? So, Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Bruising on the wrists. I wonder what that could be. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Okay. Interesting. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. So the body bloating, that means that the body was found after, like, some time after the death, right? Found in Condra Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. 8 years. Okay, interesting. So, bodies are weirdly preserved, but not as much, right? Bloated. And finally, Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Okay, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wounds was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Okay. Alright. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. So the bloating is not really something that we know why is happening. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. This is giving me a little bit of Disco Elysium vibes. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with the 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of the body. And all bodies experienced bloating. Bloating of corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Intriguing. Killer profile. Talk to someone. Talk to someone? Let's take a look at these first. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Yeah, that's really difficult to make out. Victim, the 3rd victim was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer maybe, or their art? Okay, so I was thinking about that. The tattoo was made after they killed the person, or the killer tattooed the person before killing, maybe. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. And, okay, all of them disappeared in 2010. Can be a sportsman or hunter. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay, so what is this? Talk to someone. So I have to talk to someone in order to feel that out. Very cool. I don't know. Maybe it's the new game smell, but that is all very interesting to me. Okay. It's just a map. What else can we do around here? Hmm. Antique. Goals. Pistols. Booze. Okay. I know I can exit. Let me just make sure. Oh, it's Max Payne. Or Casey. Is that her or her daughter? It's probably her daughter, right? Okay. Can we get the flashlight?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
What are you talking about, man? Too much nature. This is great.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Starting fires is prohibited. Okay, if I run, he runs.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. El Chu. Huh. Oh, cool. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, an iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Okay, why is that relevant? Wait a second, let me just... I was looking around. Wait a second. Is the lighting different? Yeah, I wanted to try this out. Okay. So what do people see whenever I'm in my mind place? I know I can run, but I'm just, this game is too beautiful for me to run around. I need to savor it, you know? You don't eat a steak in one bite when you go to a fancy restaurant, do you? Okay. I'm sure I'll have the freedom to explore later. I feel like I should keep going.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
When are they gonna reboot Max Payne, by the way?
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Where are we going? Left? Left it is. General store. I mean, the one owned by the guy that disappeared? Is it Police Dumb and Dumber? General store. In the middle of the wood?
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Thornton.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Hmm. This place looks a little bit run down, doesn't it?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Hmm.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Let's see the body. Oh, there it is.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
The heart is right there. His collar looks weird.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Let's examine
Body
the
is
corpse.
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Ritualistic. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the key case board inside your mind place. Do I choose where to? Allow Sega to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X in place. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidence? Is this not the reason why they were coming here? Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. Oh, I see. I'm glad I read the other one. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Cauldron Lake murder scene. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Oh, I see. So they came here to investigate the other disappearings and killings. And this just happened to happen? Yeah, I think so. Objectives are viewable in the case board and the coast. Okay. Investigate the crime scene. Free to examine the case board or leave. Okay, thanks. Consistent with previous murders? Find evidence. We have 3 pieces of evidence that we can find. Cases. The previous murders. Okay, so that's how we... Alright, cool. We can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Right. Can we collect the heart?
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Bruising from the... Yep. And...
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay, I can't really zoom in after doing this. This guy's not bloated though, right? Or is he? Clues available. Is he bloated or just, you know, heavy? Let me get a little more comfortable here. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Okay. Consistent with previous murders. Do it. Case. Goes. Case. Goes. How do I put him? Do this. I don't know what button to press to put the pictures there. Am I missing something? I understand that I have to put the clues that I collected over here, but I don't know how. And the discovered clues can be placed onto the open question, but how? How do I do that? Touchpad. can't do that. Do I have to... I think I'm stuck. Okay, we got a lot of room over here to fill. That's cool. Yeah. I feel like I have to do something now. Oh, up. I tried everything except for the D-pad. Major chest trauma. This is consistent with previous killings. Bruising. Cargo straps used to restrain victims. Bruising indicates victims was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. And heart found near the...
Oh.
Huh?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
I'm just thinking here to myself a little bit. Where does Alan Wake come in? Is he the one writing the story that we are playing right now? Maybe. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, your questions will be unlocked. Updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing triangle. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Will do. Okay, let me just take a look at this here first. Near the body, heart was removed, but when left on the table near the body, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Okay, so we have victim and killer or killers. So a couple of clues for each.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
More?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Yeah. They were shooting at him before.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Deduction available. Multiple sets of footprints. No, that's not victim. This is killer. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. And heavy blood splatter on table. Victim? No. Killer.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, messy scene. Crime of passion, premeditated.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
I don't know. What do we have here? Wait, that's number 4. What about number 2? Oh, number 2 and number 3 are the boots. Okay, so time for number 4. So they were drinking.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
And
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
tripod.
Was it for a camera?
Yeah. That's not victim, right? For later. Oh, okay. Do we have a number 5 around here? Have we identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Nightingale?
FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Hmm. You knew the
So
victim?
you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
That's when the first Alan Wake took place, I believe. I think we have some more information about the victim. Victim is Robert Nightingale, as seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? Yeah. And Casey. Yeah.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Former mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Okay. Nothing went off. Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
Oh,
But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
that's cool.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
That's really cool. I trust Case's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
Hmm.
He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
Alright, premeditated or spontaneous? I've got evidence. Tripod found near the body. Looks new. Brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? Cooler and beer bottles left behind.
Yes. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Yeah, but he's not dead from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Ooh.
Piece it together.
Okay, let's do it. Using her intuition, Sega can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Missing person? Ritual murder? Looks like a ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
So he had been on the lake all that time? Oh, cool. Victim came from? Profile someone. Can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years? Where has he been?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Who? Who says otherwise? What's this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. Wow. Okay. That's kind of harsh. Because she's out working for too long. Oh. Got a new interactable here.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
It's sugar on the salt shaker. And the drink.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Irish whiskey. Yeah. I'm not much of a whiskey guy myself. Alright, I think that's all we can do in here for now. Maybe not.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Sega, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. Question your competence. Maybe the mug has something to do with that. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. That's Logan.
I'll be home soon.
I imagine that's Logan. And
if only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
HBO luggage. Now I think that's it.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. I wonder if this game has a day-night cycle. I know that the first Alan Wake was supposed to have.
Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that
Yeah,
big.
this one huge.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Yeah,
It is
but
kind of creepy, though.
it is. Oh, footsteps. We got something over here. Wait, what's this? Footstep?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
The victim. Yeah.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Yo, is this the same kind of page from the first game? Where it's gonna tell me the
There's
future?
a piece of paper on the ground.
Can you not read? Unable to read? It's not time yet? Playing a game with them. I can see very little. Okay, here we go.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh, here we go.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh, here we
The
go.
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
There's
Someone
Alan.
knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Not the
Playing
last.
a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Alright.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Well, let's do it.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Find evidence. Wait. Profile is over here, right? Okay. Nightingale. What was that? The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Oh.
I must find out what.
Should we go up there immediately? Play narration. Read. Well, we heard it, right? If you're stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mine place. Okay. So are we supposed to get to the lake or what? I'm just gonna follow Max Payne. Casey. No, it's Casey. What's this? Oh. I'm free to roam? That's why we got a map, right? Alright, let's follow Casey for now. Go on. Wow, this game is beautiful.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh?
Were you
Just like I
talking?
said.
No, we're not. Okay. So, inside the chest. That's what we're doing, right? No? Hmm. Hmm. I like games that makes you think. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
The chest, yes.
Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay, seems obvious. It's in his chest. Well, next time, join me as we try to figure out how to dig out the truth out of his chest. Thanks everybody for watching. I have been Garrus Mason, and I'll see you the next time I see you. Bye-bye.